An airplane tragedy held back one of the most promising Manchester United teams. The crash claimed the lives of 23 people, including 8 players, leaving the club devastated and the football world in mourning. It was a bitterly cold evening in Munich, the air thick with falling snow, as February 6, 1958, drew to a close. The Manchester United football team, affectionately known as the Busby Babes, embarked on their journey home after a hard-fought battle in the European Cup against Red Star Belgrade. Led by the visionary manager Matt Busby, the Busby Babes were a youthful ensemble of talent with an average age of just 22. Duncan Edwards and Tommy Taylor were among the stars who had already etched their names in football folklore, their potential seemingly limitless. As the British European Airways flight readied for departure, there was a sense of cautious optimism among the players. They longed to return to Manchester, eager to continue their pursuit of glory on both domestic and European fronts. But unbeknownst to them, fate was about to intervene. The treacherous weather conditions in Munich had already forced 2 aborted takeoff attempts. On the 3rd try, the pilots battled to gain traction on the slippery runway. Suddenly, disaster struck. The plane careened off course, smashing through a fence before colliding with a nearby house. The aftermath was a scene of unimaginable horror. Flames engulfed the wreckage as the cries of the injured mingled with the roar of the fire. 20 lives were lost in an instant, with 3 more slipping away in the hospital in the days that followed. Among the fallen were 8 Manchester United players, including the bright young talents of Duncan Edwards and Tommy Taylor. The club's assistant manager, Bert Wally, and several journalists and supporters also perished, leaving a void that could never be filled. The impact on Manchester United was profound. The Busby Babes, a team poised on the brink of greatness, had been decimated in a single tragic moment. Matt Busby, the mastermind behind their success, lay critically injured, his own life hanging in the balance. In the days and weeks that followed, the footballing world mourned the loss of these gifted young athletes, their dreams shattered in an instant.